hook, I believe.
No, it was a right hand, straight on the button, baby.
Heavyweights don't forgive mistakes.
Expected, I might add. Thomas is down.
One punch, and the lights go out. Watch the knockouts where the biggest men on the planet hit the floor. On March 10, 2001, American fighter Lance Whitaker scored an impressive victory over the dangerous Oleg Muskaya.
European fighter, I worry about his left jab.
In those days,
you did, yeah.
Power days, you remember?
Yeah, it's different now.
It doesn't exist now.
Yep.
Whitaker's got to understand that getting up a guy like Whitaker, you want to make sure you circle around, go around to his left. Don't just come straight to him. Make him try to find you with that left.
Hard right hand by Whitaker momentarily wobbles Muskaya. Whitaker trying to follow up. Muskaya.
A seemingly harmless combination from Lance sent the Russian boxer into a knockout as early as the second round.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And he did a second round knockout for Lance Whitaker. Inches him closer to legitimate title contention. And he did it with glancing blows, showing
A knockout artist always has a chance. This simple truth was once again confirmed on July 25, 2011, when Canadian Bermain Stiverne faced American Ray Austin, a former world title challenger.
Stiverne tries to step in with a power shot, got Austin in the corner. Referee Mike England has to separate the two after the bell. Oh, good right hand from Austin. Stiverne missing with his shots, and Austin countered him.
Stop. When I say stop, stop fighting, okay?
Ray Austin has been around for a while, and with Stiverne not having an amateur career, you see a lot of that right now.
Well, give the old man credit.
I'm trying to step her up.
Both fire off big shots. Stiverne
One round 7.
Losing on points to the tall opponent, Stiverne waited for his moment and ended the fight in the 10th round.
I mean, I guess.
there goes Austin there.
Right on the temple.
And he won't get up.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk to me.
Mike England says he beat the count, now he's going to stop it.
The fight ain't over until it's over. Punch.
On August 29, 2008, American veteran Cedric Boswell delivered a minor upset by scoring an unexpectedly easy victory over undefeated Israeli fighter Roman Greenberg.
I should say simply because he has it up high.
Now, a right hand, that kind of grazed a little bit. He's followed that up with another. It almost seems as if when they're holding on the inside, Greenberg has a sparring mentality of just a green.
It looks like Boswell's jab is finding a little home here.
Another right hand by Cedric Boswell. Roman Greenberg covers up against the ropes.
The referee stopped the fight when Boswell was battering his half-conscious opponent against the ropes.
A knockout in the second round. Referee Bill Clancy stops the fight. After solid right hands, solid left and right hands by Cedric Boswell.
At 2:05 of the second round by knockout, Cedric "The Boz" Boswell.
On March 15, 2003, Canadian Kirk Johnson made a serious statement by defeating the tough Lou Savarese.
Left hand by jab, hasn't used it a lot, and he'll hook with the left hand too.
Got Lou following him. You get your opponent following him, he runs into punches.
A little blood coming from the nose now. In fact, more than a little bit, Rich. For the first time, Savarese got
The fight ended in the 4th round.
And he dropped him with an uppercut. A huge uppercut dropped Lou Savarese. And I don't know if he's going to make it.
He was unable to continue.
He's done. That was a thing of beauty. A huge uppercut. That is the best I've ever seen Kirk Johnson look in a ring. He looked absolutely spectacular. He is right back in the mix, and nobody can be sure of victory against Kirk Johnson.
On December 5th, 2003, seasoned Nigerian contender Friday Ahunanya brutally dismantled Thomas Williams.
Thomas Williams.
Your instructions. I want to remind you, this don't necessarily what you fight, so keep it clean. Touch him up.
You see Williams trying to keep him away with a bit of a jab, and he better do that because Friday looks like he wants to get some.
With that, in order to stay competitive in this fight, because Ahunanya is coming inside, he's stalking, and he's really trying to go to work on the inside.
Williams said he had to establish his jab, and the problem is that Ahu gets a slight jab in the face as that walk.
For a fighter, you need to take advantage.
Don't hold him down, don't hold him down.
Here the referee seeing him. You see Williams trying to hang on so he doesn't get nailed by that big left hand of Ahunanya. So Ahunanya goes head hunting with the right hand. Nice stiff right hand right through the middle there. Big guy Williams backs against another journeyman, really, Jesse Ferguson, who's fought everybody in the heavyweight division. But Jesse, he said about 5 years ago, was his worst loss that he suffered. You could really get nailed. And I'll tell you this, Ahunanya looks like he can nail him with a big right on the top. Friday Ahunanya with that big knockdown. Boy, when he went down, I didn't know that was so far from the chin. I didn't know if he could handle it.
That was a terrific left move.
It'd be interesting.
A devastating right hand in the 4th round put Williams into a deep knockout.
Type of a run in this fight. If he could just get a
first round, I don't think
it was pure brutality.
It's up to 5 and 6, and the referee doesn't even bother to count him out. He's out cold. He is knocked out. So that answers the question about Friday the 13th sustaining through the middle round. That's a big knockout. I hope this kid isn't hurt because he is out cold. Boy, oh boy, did he get cracked there.
That's a terrific shot. That is a highlight reel shot. You'll be seeing that one different times throughout the country as you look. That's just an unbelievable shot. And we were talking about, as we hope that Thomas Williams get up from this and be all right, that stay stationary. Don't use your best assets as far as the movement, and it's dangerous.
All right, David, take a look at this. You'll see the big shot here now.
We saw the right hand earlier. We saw the knockdown. Just look at Ahunanya able to tee up that.
On January 14th, 2000, Danish fan favorite Brian Nielsen won a grueling battle against American Troy Wida.
Superbrian også fuldfører sit rigtig godt. Vi er i hvert fald gang med. Ja, og venstre. Og så ind og hold.
The fight ended in the 8th round after Wida went down twice. On April 29, 1991, former world champion Tony Tucker barely noticed the resistance of James Ray Thomas.
Big Daddy James Ray Thomas.
Giving you your instruction in dressing room. Any question? Shake hands and wait for the bell.
They said, you know, if Tucker were back in the New York, Boston, Philadelphia area, he would get more ink and more publicity. But he is not getting the kind of publicity.
A series of punches, finished by two razor-sharp left uppercuts, sent Thomas into a heavy knockout.
Not unexpected, I might add. Thomas is down. I don't know if he's going to get up.
Oh, this is it. If he gets up, Tucker better leave. He took a tremendous left hook on his way down.
Dr. Robert Carnes is coming into the ring. Tucker has knocked him out. 143 unofficially of the first round. Tucker is an impressive fighter. Bear in mind that James Ray Thomas is not going to be a contender at any time. But this guy Tucker, if he would take care of himself.
On November 15, 2008, in an all-German clash, Alexander Dimitrenko proved stronger than Luan Kranichi, who retired from boxing after this fight.
Offensichtlich beeindruckt und wehgetan und deshalb versucht jetzt wieder wie zu Beginn den Kampf mit seiner langen linken Fürhand zu diktieren, Kranichi auf Körperhaken, Dimitrenko Aufwärtshaken. Aber hier ein Mann, der weiß, was hier für ihn auf dem Spiel steht.
The veteran looked solid, but at the end of the third round, he absorbed a vicious body shot that left him unable to continue.
Frequenz sehr hoch bei beiden und ein Körpertreffer von Dimitrenko auf die Leber offensichtlich von Luan Kranichi. Der Ringrichter ist schon bei 8, er ist bei 9 und er ist bei 10 und er ist bei aus. Und Sascha Dimitrenko hat diesen Kampf gewonnen. Und das in einer Phase, wo Luan Kranichi zwar ein bisschen langsamer wurde, aber unheimlich gut drauf war. Alles versuchte, alles auf eine Karte setzte. Und jetzt mit schmerzverzerrtem Gesicht.
On August 13, 2004, Cuban contender Yankee Diaz proved a true shocker by destroying undefeated fellow Cuban Juan Carlos Gomez, a former cruiserweight world champion.
El Yanko Diaz Ascuy quiere decir que esté falto de experiencia. Es un peleador que en el sparring allá en Las Vegas estuvo con Hasim Rahman, que le aguantó. En realidad que para nada hay un cabezazo. Es más,
Diaz rocked him early in the first round. Then unleashed a furious assault, forcing the referee to step in and save Gomez from serious damage.
Y ahora el médico está revisándolo inmediatamente porque sigue en pésimas condiciones. Juan Carlos Gómez necesitan al médico arriba del cuadrilátero. Está noqueado. Yanko Díaz, Jambriera Scuri, impresionó en el primer asalto y le quita el invicto.
On July 12, 2008, Vladimir Klitschko successfully defended his IBF and WBO titles against American Tony the Tiger Thompson.
Definitely has to keep his distance when he's throwing the jab.
Maybe he doesn't want to be timid tonight. Maybe he wants to get something done early. And now Thompson.
Surprisingly for many, the fight turned out to be unexpectedly difficult for the Ukrainian champion, who was seen as the clear favorite.
And another, he's got Thompson in trouble as he backs him into the foot 5-inch southpaw. Not that easy to find the rhythm.
Nope. And like I said, he's always different and concerned about that.
Good body shot by Thompson.
Thompson came to Germany to fight, not to survive, living up to his nickname and giving Vladimir several uneasy moments.
Emmanuel suggested in the corner, Thompson is positioned to see those right hands coming.
Is showing up again now as Klitschko manhandles Thompson, throwing him around the ring.
The dramatic conclusion came in the 11th round, when Klitschko crushed the challenger with a massive right hand.
Almost no chance Tony Thompson will get up from this. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. And Joe Cortez waves it off. Klitschko has an 11th round knockout victory.
It will hammer Vladimir Klitschko.